If you don't know, Robert Guerrero has fought twice in 2012. Remember, that was against Celso Gaidin, Andre Berto. He fought once in 2013, Mayweather's comeback fight, or Mayweather's first fight under that Showtime CBS deal. Then he fought once in 2014 against Yoshihiro Kamagai, and now we see that he's fighting this year in March, where he lost to Keith Thurman, and now he's fighting a guy by the name of Aron Martinez in June 6, 2015. I'm T-Street Controversy. This is T-Street Controversy Live, and I cover every single major fight live. So as I said, on June 6, 2015 on NBC, it's going to be a midday card. Robert Guerrero is going to be taking on a fighter by the name of Aron Martinez. You may know Aron Martinez because his last fight, he got knocked out by Jose Zito Lopez. Also, he only has 4 knockouts, so therefore, he's not a punching threat, or should not be a punching threat to Robert Guerrero. So you ask yourself, well, why this fight? He lost his last fight. He didn't necessarily get dominated, but then again, we now know that Keith Thurman will beat him in a rematch if there ever was one, and it looks like that he cannot beat Keith Thurman, period. But that's not saying that there's no other paths for Robert Guerrero in the 147-pound division. Like, for example, I would love to see Robert Guerrero versus an Amir Khan. Maybe Robert Guerrero versus Errol Spence. Now, I'm not saying he would win these fights. I'm just saying, hell, why not Robert Guerrero versus Chris Algieri? That would be crazy. I'm not saying that he will win these fights, but what I'm saying is Robert Guerrero is one of those fighters that you really can't count out, because in there, even though he doesn't do it as much as he used to, in there is a boxer. If you know the Robert Guerrero from 126, 130, 135, you should know that this guy can box. You know, the jab is there, the left hook is there, but now we got a Robert Guerrero who wants to go out there and he wants to beat people up. So, you know, but as it stands right now, Robert Guerrero will likely be fighting 3 times this year, which is the best for his career, especially the fact that he's getting older. I actually like that Haymon is doing this. You know, it's like, okay, you take a loss, don't take too much time off, get back in training camp, and, you know, get back out there. For example, Keith Thurman is going to be fighting Luis Collazo. I'm not actually upset at that fight, but I can see how some fans are upset at that fight. Because I look at it like this, well, the man's going to fight 3 times a year, and it's not like, that's just my personal opinion. But as you know, I'm still working on my voice. They got me taking all kind of crazy shit. Flonase, you know, I'm putting cough drops in my tea. You know, I'm on all kind of antibiotics. But my videos are going to be short, less than 5 minutes, until, you know, I get the kinks worked out with. But please subscribe, T-Street Controversy with RealCombatMedia.com. I cover every single major fight live. This weekend, of course, after Robert Guerrero likely defeats Aron Martinez, I'm going to be covering that. Also, Miguel Cotto versus Daniel Gil, I'm going to be covering that. Please subscribe.